Hi you guys, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to go ahead and jump into a reading for the water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is your reading. We're going to start off with your overall, like your general energy, and then we're going to get into your messages for your individual signs, if there are any specific messages for you or unique for you. So I was guided to 6 of these. So let's see what we have, what's going on with our water signs. Oh, Cosmic Wound, we have the Divine Feminine. We have moving out of stagnation, the Dust Devil. I'm really getting the sense of, like, especially with that womb energy, something that has to do with some type of creativity. You guys may have been kind of stuck and stagnant with something that you've been working on, and the dust is starting to clear out. You're about to tap in with this connectivity. Yeah, someone, some of you guys may have been feeling with that disowned self. I just saw that at the bottom. Like feeling like, I don't know, kind of lost your vigor, your, I don't know, someone kind of, I don't know, lost their love or their excitement for whatever this is that they were working on temporarily. And it's like, you're getting your, I'm hearing something about like how Stella got her groove back. So we have Empty Well that popped all the way out, and it's in reverse where it says time to replenish. I'm getting the sense of like you've had plenty of time to rest. So now it's time to move out of stagnation and work, right? Let's get one more. Yeah, we have overwhelm and plenty with this overflow. Which way do you want? This came out kind of like sideways. Yeah, so overwhelm and plenty. So someone may have disconnected or felt disconnected because you felt just kind of like overwhelmed, but now it's like you're getting a new, it's like a breath of fresh air. So someone is about to get their, get back in the groove, right? And you're about to get back on it, get down on it, or something like that. Yeah. I just looked over at some cards that I'm not even using for this, but they're like some cards that I had created, and it says set some goals. So some of you guys are being encouraged to make sure that you set your goals for whatever this is that you're doing. Yeah, we have deep stillness, and I'm looking at where it says enter the void, and then we have harmonize in the now. Sync with the rhythm and wisdom of the universe. I'm getting that while you're creating this, to avoid getting stuck and stagnant or getting like that tired, instead of that loving feeling, I'm hearing that tired feeling. I'm getting the sense of like someone who kind of wears themselves out, just like going. I'm hearing running. So someone goes in full speed or full steam ahead, and you're being asked to do a lot more meditation and a lot more, I don't know, it's just kind of like connecting with the Most High, with the universe, with whatever this is, with whatever it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you guys need to make sure that you're paying attention to the moon cycles, and rather than working against nature, Mother Nature, some of you guys need to learn how to work with her. Okay. So some this might be especially like, you know, especially for water, you know, you're water, but then also especially for Cancer, right? So you're ruled by the moon. So you may need to pay particular attention to the moon phases and make sure that you're going with that flow. So if this is a time where you're meant to rest, or you're meant to just kind of do a lot more of your meditation, like that's not the time to try to go full in. Like you're going against the current. And when it's time for you to be in your, like your creative juices are flowing, don't just like sit there and do nothing. Like you need to figure out the phases of the moon, and some of you guys need to actually work with it, not against it. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, energy healing. This is something that's going to help you with stay energetic, preserve your energy. Yeah, circulate life force. This has something to do with I mean, that's just the way it is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys just need to learn how to go with that. Like when you hear just go with the flow, maybe some of you guys are not quite knowing what that means. And for some of you guys, it has to do with like going with Mother Nature, going with nature and not working against it. The believe in your dreams came in reverse. And I think that this has more to do with like, rather than someone sitting there daydreaming about what future they want, I'm seeing a lot of like a lot of number synchronicities, right? And I'm not even calling them out. I'm just ignoring them. And I feel like I'm being guided to do that because I feel like someone might get so lost or so caught up in like maybe the meaning of things and thinking about things and researching things and studying things, rather than actually taking action and doing the work. So it doesn't mean don't believe in what you're doing. What this means is, don't spend all of your time dreaming and not doing. It's time for you to get out of that energy of just like sitting around and not doing anything. You actually have to get up and work. I keep hearing that song, work. So someone needs to make sure that you do that. Someone also with this emotional storm card that's at the bottom, some of you guys have to understand that you are a little bit more emotional and you are a little bit more prone to, like your emotions kind of being in sync with other people and just with things that are going on around you. So I'm getting, for some of you guys, definitely turn off the boob tube is what I'm hearing. So some of you guys need to turn off the TV, get off of the internet if it doesn't have anything to do with what you're working on. And some of you guys actually have to accept and just kind of, I'm hearing forgive the fact that you might be a little bit more emotional than other people. And that is okay, but you don't have to just sit there and, like sit in the emotion or let those emotions like completely deter you, knock you off course, knock you off path. Like some of you guys need to actually have a set plan for like, okay, when I feel like I'm getting in an emotional state, like it's kind of like when you feel those emotions or those feelings kind of bubbling up, like you need to already have a plan in place. Okay, so if I'm feeling this way, I'm gonna play this particular song, this type of music, I'm gonna jam out, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna do like whatever this is that you like to do. And for each of you, it's gonna be something different. And I'm gonna allow myself like this many songs, or I'm gonna allow myself until the end of this song to do whatever, and then I'm gonna come back out and I'm hearing shake it off. Yeah, so someone needs to have a plan for how you're gonna shake off other people's issues and energy that is somehow affecting you. So that is kind of like the overall that I have, just for water signs in general. And we're going to go ahead and see if there are any specific messages for your individual sign. So we're going to start off with the sign of Cancer. So we're going to do 3, 3, and 3. So Cancer, we have the burden. I'm getting the sense of like you guys are letting issues, you're letting people weigh you down. You're letting them, like they're sitting on your shoulder. They're bringing you their issues or their problems or their emotions. and it's just sitting like, I'm kind of getting the sense of like some of you guys having some shoulder pain, but this has something to do with stress and allowing other people to sit on your shoulders or sit their issues or their problems on your shoulders. And that's something that you're going to have to shake it off, right? And this has something to do with some of you guys are just too freaking friendly. And, you know, it's great that you are friendly. Morality is at the bottom. So like, this is how like, you were, I want to say you were trained to be like, you know, you're supposed to be really nice and, you know, neighborly or whatever. But if it's causing you burdens, you need to shake it off and shake them off. Anyone that's coming to bring you problems rather than solutions, like if they're not there to make things better for your life, make things easier for your life at this point in time, you have some things that are super important that you're working on, and you need to shake these people off, because what they're doing with this creator, they're taking you, like they're making, you're getting further and further away from, like you would think that by you being friendly, like you doing the neighborly thing, the Christian thing, I'm going to say, like you would think that this would make you, I don't know, bring you closer to source or closer to the creator, closer to the most high, but it's actually not, because of all of these freaking burdens that are being placed on your shoulder. You can't concentrate on what it is that you guys are co-creating. You can't even be in your creator energy. So it's really important for you to shake all of those burdens off, especially when those burdens don't have, we have innocence at the bottom. Those burdens don't even have anything to do with you. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. We're going to go ahead and look at Pisces and see what the messages are for the sign of Pisces. Okay. Oh, geez. Pisces. We have conditioning. And yeah, so interesting. Oh, and why so serious? Oh my goodness. I'm looking at this. Okay, so we have conditioning, right? And I'm getting the sense of like, this lion is like so super serious. But some of you guys have been completely conditioned to go guns blazing, right? Like if you're working on something, like it's all work and no play. And what that is doing is that is what's actually interfering with your creativity, believe it or not, because it's kind of like I'm getting the sense of someone who is like, okay, do this, check, do that, check, got this, check. And oh my, and look, you saw that, right? Like this is what popped out, right? Playfulness actually came out. It actually popped out, because you need to work on being more playful with whatever it is that you're working on, with whatever. And this is like, if you have a job, if you are working in a field that you love, then actually look like it. Like, don't go around with this, like, this super serious face all the time. Like, people don't even think you want to be there. Or if you have started a business, or you're working on some creative endeavor, like you want your customers and clients to feel comfortable with coming to you, with approaching you, with working with you. And they may not necessarily feel that way if you're looking so serious. And I'm also getting the sense of like some people are, they're not able to quite connect with whatever it is that some of you guys are doing, because you are not using that art of play. Like you're not actually letting some of your actual creativity and you're a very creative person, whoever you are. But it's like someone or something is like sucking the life, sucking the joy out of whatever this is that you're doing. And it's like, you need to go back to remembering why it is that you're doing it in the first place. Like there's some type of disconnect there. And don't just do things just to check things off, like, check things on your checklist or, whatever. Don't do it just to check the box. Yeah, we have control at the bottom. Like someone is trying to control everything, or like control their emotions, because we did talk about these emotions. And sometimes you just gotta, I'm hearing, foot loose, but I'm hearing let loose, let loose. So some of you guys need to learn how to be a lot more playful and just let loose. I'm getting like, you know, I'm really hearing like, why so serious? Someone is way too serious. Yeah, let's look at Scorpio. Thank you guys. So let's look at Scorpio and see what your messages are. Okay, so that I'm looking at that thunderbolt. But we have existence is the first card. And we have compromise. I'm really getting the sense of like someone who is trying to be so much of a peacemaker. Like you're always trying to like come to a happy medium. And I'm really getting the sense of like you need to cut it is what I'm hearing. Like you need to shake some things up, right? And by like someone is going to actually, you know, like I'm getting the sense of like someone you're about to there's some issue or some topic that you are not about to compromise on, or you're not about to find a happy medium for, or that's really what you need to do. I don't know if you are really wanting to do that, but that's something that you need to do. And it is going to throw some things off for people, but in a good way. Okay. And it's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial to you, but you don't have to always like, I don't know, like you don't have to always try to please other people. Yeah. New vision. Yeah. Like, someone needs to really switch up the game, like switch up how they're doing things. Like you're not here to please other people. That's not why you exist. That's not your purpose in life, to just please other people. First and foremost, you are here to please yourself. And I'm getting the sense of like always trying to compromise. Like, look, like these two people, like they're, you know, like they're compromising, they're coming to compromises, but neither one of them is happy. Like compromising doesn't mean that both parties are happy. Sometimes both parties are just not as unhappy, right? And sometimes you have to make sure that you're doing things for yourself. Actually, scratch that. Not sometimes. You need to make sure that you're doing things for yourself. If you have to compromise for some reason, like that's a judgment call that you make, fine. But don't go in thinking of how you can compromise. I'm hearing all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Some of you guys need to actually focus on how it is that you're going to win first. And like, don't try to go in trying to make sure that everything is fair all the time. Life is not always fair. You're not in the game to be fair. You're in the game to win the game. And as long as you're not going around being, you're not going around cheating and doing harm to other people, like, you know, okay, that's okay. Yeah, like if you start going in and looking more, like you need to make some type of change, some type of improvement as it relates to like when you're going, I'm kind of, for some of you guys, there's something about some type of business deals. Like if you've started some type of business, or like I'm hearing something about a closer. Like, so some of you guys might do something with like sales, like you sell cars, you are into real estate or something like that. Or like you have a business where you're selling something. You need to focus less on like this compromise type energy. And you're gonna see like we have possibilities at the bottom. You're gonna see it's gonna make like it's gonna make a complete change, or it's gonna make a huge difference in what you start to see unfold in your life. So that's what I have for you, water signs. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it, if you loved it, and you know what? Even if you didn't. Also, if you are interested in your own personal reading with me, please be sure to check out my website, theoracleevolution.org. And you can also just click the link in the description box. So I love you so much and have a beautiful day. Bye now.